Welcome to my channel, Food Missionary Queen. Why food missionary? Because in the Western world, worship has been stigmatized as a fetish, an abnormal behavior suppressed and labeled as abnormal. But that is not true. And this is why I am here. In scripture it says, "And how shall they preach unless they are sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of those who preach the gospel of peace, who bring glad tidings of good things." It says in Romans 10. No matter if we look at Christian or Hinduism traditions, we find food worship being alive. The Christian traditions have been weakened or even diminished though, but we know, for example, that Mary Magdalene oiled Jesus' feet with precious oil and then wiped those feet with her hair in full devotion. And Jesus washed the feet of the disciples to set an example that serving is beautiful. It is a tradition in the Catholic Church to touch the feet of Mother Mary. And every year on Maundy Thursday, the Pope and often the bishops wash the feet of other people and then dry them with their garments as a tradition and is a sign because Jesus did it with his disciples. Also, it was a tradition, anyone who visited the Pope or approached the Pope and was granted maybe an audience touched the Pope's feet. This was changed within the last few decades, same with the Pope not wearing his crown anymore, his tiara, but only his little white hat, his mitra. In Hinduism, Pada Pujas are regularly practiced as a devotion ceremony to the teacher's feet. This is a ceremony of washing and oiling and having flowers and garments and just worshipping the feet. And the famous teacher, the Swami Shivananda Saraswati, said about this, "To the spiritual aspirant, the Guru's feet are not just feet, but the channel of divine grace. The materialistic modern mind needs a good flushing before it can understand Pada Puja, worshipping of the feet." From the time immemorial, the Indian seeker of truth has known that his receptive center, the head, should come into contact with the preceptor's transmitting center, the feet, in order to be infused with spiritual power, wisdom, and light. This is one of the axioms of electricity, that the positive and the negative poles should come into contact in order to complete the circuit. Further, he said, Pada Puja develops the spirit of self-surrender in the aspirant. Flowers, fruit, money, and light are offered to the feet of the teacher, the Guru. The flower symbolizes the heart, the fruits, the fruit of one's action. Coins represent wealth, and camphor symbolizes the soul of the aspirant, which is totally absorbed in the enlightened self of the Guru, the teacher. Finally, the aspirant prostrates at the feet, signifying that everything without the least reservation is surrendered at the feet of the Guru, the teacher. Pada Puja creates and strengthens the aspirant's faith, devotion, and divine qualities like humility. Did you know in Indian traditions and also other Eastern cultures, touching the feet of the elders is a gesture of showing respect to them? It is said that when you bow down and the elder touches your head with the blessings, their spiritual energy and wisdom passes to you. And when you have blessings with you, it will always protect and help you. This is why in Indian tradition, a lot of the times when children greet their parents, they will touch out of respect the feet of their parents, and the parents will lay their hands for blessings onto the children's head. Why do I call myself Queen? Because I'm a representative of the Divine Mother ruling the earth. I'm not God, I want to make this clear, but I'm a vessel for the divine and divine energy flowing through me.